Vegetable farming cannot be regenerative. It's an oxymoron. It's a misunderstanding, a hoping, a fantasy land that a lot of people live in of, oh, if the vegetable and grains and whatever, they're destroying the environment, we just need to grow differently. And my garden's different, it's regenerative because we add manure and we don't till. Well, check it out. When you're growing annuals, this is something most of you guys don't understand. You don't understand this because you didn't work on farms. You haven't worked in agriculture. You haven't been a perennial pasture farmer. When you raise livestock on land, you're a grass farmer. You haven't planted fruit trees and been a fruit farmer. You haven't grown the vegetables, the root vegetables. I've done all of this. And here's what I can tell you. There's a huge difference between annuals and perennials that you can't band-aid with style of growing. It's a law of nature. Perennials are called perennials because they don't die. They grow season after season after season. They might die eventually, but they can last many human lifetimes potentially, like the sequoias, the redwoods that grow thousands of years. Annuals die off. An annual might die off in 6 months, in 3 months, in a year, 2 years, basically. Some call them biennials. Annuals die off. Most vegetables are annuals. They die off. So even if you're not quote-unquote tilling, these so-called regenerative gardens, what they're doing is they're digging with their hands, which is still disrupting the soil, or they're using broadforks, which is still disrupting the soil. You're just disrupting the soil in a way you don't have to do when you plant grass and you throw sheep and you forget it, or you plant fruit trees and they're going to outlive you and you forget it. Also, people say, well, I'm adding manure. Well, you're extracting that from somewhere else that's coming from other systems. Vegetable farming is inherently extractive because you're taking from the land, and you're adding from some other system. You don't need to add manure to fruit trees. There's birds that live in these trees. They manure naturally. You don't need to add manure to pasture. The sheep and the cows are add manure. So this idea that, oh, you can just grow vegetables like they're perennials, you can't. It's the laws of nature. Now I will say, I am generalizing a little bit, so use your brains. Not all vegetables are annuals. Most are. Not all fruits are perennials, but most are. So it's appropriate to generalize here. Use your brains, guys. Use them a little bit. So I'm trying to teach you guys, it's not about monoculture, because again, pasture grass is a monoculture. It's not about rotating, it's about keeping things the same and not disturbing them. Most of the things you've been told about agriculture is just not true, it's a lie. All you mostly need to know is the difference between perennial and annual, and that perennial is regenerative agriculture. So let's put the sheep back on the land, and let's sit under the trees. Let me know what you think.